we've gone through the design phase, we've established the mechanical room. We do need the full 5 foot of mixing box, right, Mick?
Correct, we have enough room.
And the next steps are 3, and Mickey's going to describe those.
So we've already, again, established what the sizes are. I've drawn this out. We know where we have to service the air handler from, which will be facing that direction. I've drawn a hole for the return, which is the hole that's underneath the air handler, the bottom side of the air handler where the filter is. So we're going to cut this hole out. That's the next phase. Once that is done, we can dump all the excess metal shavings out of the back side of this, which is this end. Once you're done cutting, you will see that there is a lot of metal shavings and dust that you've accumulated. Make sure you stand the box up so that all that dust can be dumped out of the open end of the return box. Then we will put this end cap on with the drives that are provided from the metal company. Now that we have the end cap, the S drives, and the cleats installed, the final thing is I use either 3/4 or 1 inch with a 1/4 inch head self-piercing screws, 1, 2, and 3 on each side. This gives it more stability. The next thing that we're going to do now that our end cap is on is these seams need to be taped, both the inside and outside. The end cleats, the S drives, and the screws need to be taped. We're going to be using the butyl tape, and to save time, I'll show you what we've already done. This tape has gone all the way around, all 4 sides, again, covering the screws, the S drives, and the cleats. What I've also done prior to this is a seam here, and there's also a seam here when you put these 2 pieces of metal to create this duct. I've taped those also beforehand. Then using this, what I call the squeegee, this is pushing that butyl all the way down to get a good connection. After we've taped our end caps and we've completed this process, the next thing we need to do is place our 10-inch support blocks in the proper place to support approximately 200-pound air handler. We've already determined that our return air duct is going to be coming in through the top. All of our return air is coming in from here into this location. So by putting these blocks in properly, I do not want to block any of that. So I'm not going to put this block in here this way because it'll block that air from coming through. So I'm putting them in vertically on each side, all 3 sides, or all 4 sides, 3 on each. There and there and there. This one can go back here supporting it, and this one will go over here. After we've got them all placed, I will pre-drill some holes and then drill all of these in to make them solid. When we are mounting these blocks, what I like to do is I take one of my zip screws and I pre-drill a hole. Then I will be using what is a deck screw. That way it's water resistant, it's an outdoor screw, it can last a long time, and that is what connects our duct to the 2x6 by 10 inches. So now that we have our blocking screwed in from the top, let's say for example we had a return hole that we had to cut a hole in the bottom of this box because we're on the 2nd floor and we have a return grill directly below this. Because that's going to take away the integrity of this metal box, those are times when I would flip this box over and go ahead and put screws in the bottom of these 2x6s, therefore giving it more integrity and more strength and preventing the air handler from collapsing onto the box.